Stu just got a recent buff and hypercharge, completely changing his place in the meta, so I've decided it's finally time to make a new updated Stu guide. So in this video, I'll be going over everything you need to know to get better at Stu. Things like how he matches up against every brawler, his best loadouts, best maps and modes. I'll also analyze a few competitive games at the LCQ that helped me get to World Finals and some live games as well. Subscribe for more videos like this and let's hop in. So when you're playing Stu, it's super important to know what your best matchup is and what brawlers to stay away from in a certain team comp. So here's a quick brawler matchup tier list that I made. In the free lane tier, you have brawlers who are just a free matchup no matter what. It's pretty self-explanatory, and as you go up in the tiers, the matchups become harder and harder until you can get into brawlers that completely hard counter Stu, like Mr. P or B. And by the way, I'm taking these matchups from a perspective of you're playing Stu on a map that he's good on, like Hot Zone, parallel plays, Ring of Fire, stuff like that. If you pick a Stu on Bell's Rock, for example, and you face a Tick, that's obviously completely different than, facing a Tick on Hard Rock Mine, where Stu is a good map and that Tick's gonna get destroyed. So as you can see, the best archetype for Stu to play against is the Assassins. He just has a better mobility than all of them and makes their Assassin abilities pretty much useless. A Fang Dash, a Buzz Super, an Edgar Jump, all that stuff can just get dashed away by a Stu. And same with one-shot brawlers that specifically can't just get easy auto-aim shots in close range. A brawler like Bell or Byron can easily get auto-aim shots in on a Stu, but compared to that, a Maisie or a Gray can't just hit you in the mid-range with auto-aim, so it makes it a lot harder for them to just get easy shots and kill you. They have to actually aim and get precise shots on you in that range. The throwers are never really a bad matchup unless you just can't get a super for some reason. Like at the start of a game, if you get spawn trapped by a Sprout or a Barley and you just never get a super the entire game, that sometimes does happen. You are in deep trouble, but it should never really happen. And there's a couple throwers like Juju and Larry, as they have spawners, so it makes them counter Stu a little bit more than any other thrower, and it honestly does counter Stu in general, I'd say. Yeah, in general, spawners are by far the best brawlers to counter Stu. If you can just keep wasting his ammo and chipping him, there's really nothing you can do. Even a brawler like Mo can just chip down Stu without even letting him get a hit. And if he even does get a hit, he can just use his rat super and just drill him down. Another way to counter Stu is just by having an insane amount of HP. Imagine a comp like Poco, Draco, and Frank. Yeah, you're not going to do anything as a Stu into that. A brawler like Pam is pretty interesting because it's a healer with the healing turret. It kind of destroys Stu, especially in a mode like Hot Zone where the heals just out heal anything Stu does. But Stu also just beats Pam in a pure 1v1 because Pam just can't hit a Stu. The good thing for a Stu is as long as you're not triple hard countered by a comp, you can kind of force yourself onto the best matchup with your mobility, which is why he's one of the hardest brawlers to counter in the game. He just kind of always finds a way to do something in the game and put pressure, do damage, get kills, something like that, counter brawlers. A good tip is just to stay away from spawners and healers, and if you're facing a heal comp, just give up, but if there's squishies and assassins in a comp, just go for those brawlers. Those brawlers are usually free kills. So for the best maps and modes for Stu, Hot Zone, Gem Grab, and Brawl Ball are the top 3 modes for sure. He's good on the newer modes like Basketball and Brawl Hockey, but who knows if those are permanent. But those are definitely good modes for Stu if you want to play them while they're here. And one thing I'd say is Stu is more of a mode-dependent brawler rather than a map-dependent brawler. If he's good on a certain mode, it really doesn't matter the map, whether it's long range or close range. He's going to find a way to be good, and he's going to find a way to put pressure regardless. And just stay away from Knockout, Wipeout, and most bounty maps, unless, Canal is a kind of good Stu map. I wouldn't say it's the greatest, but if you can find a close range Wipeout, Knockout map, you can probably do work with Stu, but otherwise stay away from those. For the best loadout, you mostly want to run Gasso Heal and the Turret Gadget, but if you know you're facing throwers, then I'd definitely go Wall Break. Wall Break's just a very good option to throwers, and possibly even Long Dash, but Long Dash used to be really good, but it's not as good anymore with the new Hypercharge, because you can't really get anything out of the Hypercharge. Gasso Heal with the Hypercharge, you can heal infinitely for like 5 seconds. It's just way better with Gasso Heal. And for his gears, I'd run damage 100% of the time. It's just, you find yourself at low HP most of the time, staying between middle and low HP with your Gasso Heal healing. You get the most out of the damage gear, and then rotate either speed, health, and shield. If there's a lot of grass, I'd go speed gear, and if there's a ton of grass, I'd go speed and vision gear. Vision gear is pretty underrated on Stu on a map like Double Swoosh or Sneaky Fields, but there's just so much grass that you need to see where the brawlers are. And if it's a game where I need to stay alive constantly, I go health gear. And if I'm playing more of aggressive, but I know I'm going to die a lot, I go shield gear. Shield gear is just good if you're dying a lot because you respawn with the extra HP. Health gear is just better if you're playing more of a control style Stu, and shield's better if you're playing more of an aggressive style. And a small tip here that goes a long way, the right part of the stew shot is the first shot, so it's easier to peek around a wall on the left side out to the right instead of from the right side of a wall out to the left. You can get a lot more quick shots. It's essentially a longer range as the shot comes out much faster on the right side, getting you an easier chip shot. And you can kind of strafe in the same way you strafe with a brawler like Colt or Leon or Bo with Stu as well. And Stu is just overall one of the best brawlers in the early game. If you're able to take the most advantage in the early game before a brawler like a Surge can get a super, a Sandy can get a super, you can beat these kind of bad matchups by just spawn trapping them early on before they can even do anything to counter you. So now I'm going to analyze the 2 sets of LCQ where I played Stu, show you guys what I was thinking, why I even drafted Stu in the first place, and both the good plays and the bad ones. So in this draft here, we picked Stu just to counter the Clancy, and so I can play aggressive for position and securing their enemy zone. RT and Brawler are also just great control and defensive brawlers, so it kind of helps me know what my role is as the Stu. I just know I have to focus on this Clancy here. I already get really good position on him, making sure I don't feed him as best as I can. I do get tapped pretty hard. I try and tank by my turret, but he shoots right through it. But I did my job as I get our Barley position. Our RT's still defending, so it works perfectly. I mean, even though I fed a lot, we got a nice, like 20% in our zone already. Their Clancy's pretty low. He still doesn't have his level 2, which is a pretty good start. I'm managing to stay in their zone. While Chino's just kind of helping me out. I get Goodnight very low here. I'm still dashing around. Just don't have to get kills. Just got to stay alive as best as I can. I'm still alive here, getting a lot of percent. I got their zone about half, and I do finally go down to a Chester super and a Clancy super. And now at this point, I'm just trying to find a way to get in their zone. There's really nothing else to do in this game besides we have to get the zone. They have a Chuck, so they're eventually going to get enough zone to win the game. So I have to find a way to get in the zone because an RT and a Barley are not really going to do enough to just put enough pressure to get in the zone. At this point, I'm trying to find ways to get in their zone. Meow is spawn trapping me on that left side, so I'm just like, all right, screw that side. I'm going all the way to the right. And the Chuck's pushing here. I'm like, okay, I can finally get the Chuck. I push the Chuck and I get the Chuck and I'm like, okay, I finally have a space to go. And Goodnight leaves me enough space to leave. I'm in their spawn now. And now they have to defend me. We have to lead. We're winning the game. And I'm just trying to stay alive as best as I can. I get the Clancy one shot. I get the Clancy. I trade, which not the best trade, but it manages to get Charles into the zone. He 3-taps Goodnight, which is a crazy play to be honest. And yeah, we managed to hold on to this game. This time they're going to play a lot more defensive. They're going to make sure I don't get my hit early. Look how far their Clancy's playing back. I'm trying to get my hit and I just can't get it. I feed the Clancy like 3 full shots, die to the Chester. So there I just kind of rush. You don't really need to rush as Stu. It's obviously not fun when you don't have your hit. You feel like very useless. But in this situation, it's better to just hold pressure and not really play so much aggressive that you die without getting any super. Like I finally got my first hit there. It's 30 seconds into the game. And I'm dead again, so I'm 0-2. I've done absolutely nothing this game. And look how much pressure they have this time on our zone because I'm not able to do anything on their left zone as I'm dead both times. Meow already has his level 2. He's pretty close to level 3 now. It gets me with another super. And what I'm doing here is textbook and not what to do. Just try not to feed the Brawler that hard counters you like a Surge, a Clancy, stuff like that. I mean, well, Clancy isn't hard counter, but once he gets level 3, he's obviously a hard counter because it's Clancy. I'm just trying to do what I did the first game because somehow that worked and I finally get an opening and I clear into the zone again. So honestly, it's pretty winnable at this point. Even though the Clancy does have level 3, I'm still able to get in their zone. I think I get Meow here. Yeah, I do get him with the RT mark. And I'm still in their zone. I'm alive here. There's nothing they can do to kill me in the one-on-one. So I'm like, okay, just free zone here. We got Hypercharged Brawler. We're moving up. Clancy's very low. I'm dashing around. The Clancy goes down. But Chino runs into the Clancy and dies, which is a pretty big mistake there, honestly. Gets us a lot of position loss. We do get the Chester out. We get the Chuck as well. But then the Clancy speeds around, kills Charles, and now I get pinched by the Chester and the Clancy. I have nowhere to go. I get one-shotted by the Chester. The Clancy is level 3. Now we're spawn trapped, and we end up losing this game. So if I just had a better start, we would have won. So yeah, don't do what I did this game. If we lose this game, we are out of LCQ. So it's like literally the biggest match of our year at this point. I'm playing the Stu, and I had a really bad game in the first game. So I'm telling my teammates I'll play better. I know I won't feed the Clancy. I haven't fed the Clancy at this point. So I'm doing a little bit better of a job. Nothing really happens at this point. We're just getting our back zones. I do go aggro on Meow, which is pretty rushed. And I do go down to the Chuck. Honestly, I rushed that as well. That was just not good. Chino also goes very aggro on Meow, but he gets the kill. does go down to the Chester, but that gives me an opening, and I just push the Chester. As soon as I see the Clancy dead, I just push as best as I can. I'm forcing it. I'm putting Stu turrets down. I get in the spot. I finally get in the spot that I need to get into. We got a Barley super down. I'm dragging around. Good night. I get the kill, and that's it. We finally got the pressure that we needed. Just that one kill by Chino opened up me a spot to get into their zone. And now I'm just holding good night out. We get Meow down with the Barley. Nice. And I just know I got to hold this straight away. I get Dynamite down. I just trying to stay around. I'm not really trying to go for kills here. Just trying to stay alive. And I finally do go down. But Charles is holding the zone. And I didn't really get that many kills. I didn't really do anything in that situation. I just held my ground. You know, you just got to play annoying. Stu's just a very hard brawler to kill. You know, when he's dashing around, he's healing. He's just doing whatever. It just becomes an impossible brawler to kill, especially in hot zone, where the objective is you got to kill and get them out the zone. Hopping into day 2 of the LCQ now. This is for World Finals. If we win these next 2 sets, we make Worlds. And I do end up picking Stu into Crab once again. So the Stu countering the Crab, and it's into another Chester. So pretty similar matchup as last time. Just take the Clancy, obviously. I try not to feed him. He hasn't really gotten a hit on me so far. I haven't gotten a hit, but we're going even. He's on the other star power now instead of the other gadget. Instead of the dash, he's on the charge super, so that makes it a little bit easier for me to play Stu, as I don't have to be worried about, you know, the Clancy dashing around, maybe getting some crazy play off. But yeah, I'm just holding my ground. I have a wall break. I don't really need to break so soon. And yeah, we do end up getting a nice goal. You know, I'm doing my job here. I don't really need to do too much as a student in this comp. The Dynamite and the Surge just hard counter them completely. I'm just kind of dashing around, holding my ground. Obviously, Stu is a very flashy brawler when you're into the counter matchups, but when you're playing Stu into, you know, matchups where you're just trying to poke, you're trying to chip, you're not trying to do any, you're not trying to give them too much. So I'm just dashing around, making sure the Clancy doesn't get much. I do give the Clancy, unfortunately, a few levels here. There's nothing really they can do as long as we don't mess up. So there's certain games where you don't need to do any crazy dash plays. You just got to hold. You got to take the right matchup. I'm trying to stay off the Chester because, you know, Chester's just not really a good matchup for Stu in a one-on-one. We win this game pretty handily, so I'm just going to skip to the next game. So now this game, I get an early hit on Megu. I get the break, and I just completely abuse him. There I finally catch him out. Just take advantage of the opportunities you get. You don't really need to push for that, but if you see an opportunity like that, I mean, it's a free kill. He got like one hit, and now we're full spot trap. We got the Dynamite. I get the Chester. Stuns the Clancy. I'm dashing around. We get all the wall breaks, and now we just score instantly. A dash for the ball. And that's it. We get a nice goal early. I do feed the Clancy a lot here. Now I'm trapped in this corner. There's really nowhere for me to go, because otherwise this Clancy's going to destroy me. So I'm scared. There's really nowhere I can go. I heal up and I try and peek out. He's still not giving me a hit though, so well played by him. He's just making sure I'm trapped in this corner indefinitely. But they're also trapped. They can't really score. In a one shot by Charles. And I get a pass from Charles as well. I'm one shot to my super, and I get an open net. You know, Stu one shot super, open net goal. We take those opportunities. Pretty big Stu set win right there as well. So yeah, Stu in competitive is a lot different than on ladder. It's more calculated dashes and going in for opportunities where you know you can get a kill, position, a goal, the zone, whatever objective it may be, the gems and gem grab. There's times where you do need to be an aggressive carry brawler like me on the parallel set, where I force myself into the zone many times, taking a lot of risks, dying a lot. But there's also times where you just hold your position and chip down the opponent like in Brawler, not feeding, making sure you stay alive, hold control, and just let your teammates that counter them do the work. Alright, jumping into the live games here, we're against Mortis, Rico, and Buzz. Honestly, 3 free matchups right here. I'm going to take advantage of this. Just going to push straight in here, break this Buzz, just easily run away. He's not even close to his super right now. It's just a free kill. Nothing to worry about when early game. That's the whole point of what I was saying earlier. In the early game, it's just easy to abuse these kind of brawlers like Buzz. He has no super. Mortis, he has no bats. Right there. Buzz does have his super. He goes for the Surge. That was a clean Buzz super, but now he's got nothing left, so wall break kill. Got one wall break left here. Maybe going for the trick shot. I'm going to go for the trick shot here. Do I get it off? Oh, I didn't. Mortis doesn't really do anything here. Hypercharge. I mean, Buzz also not close to his super once again, so I'm just going to push him. Maybe I go for the shot. Oh, I almost got it. That was close. Okay, yeah, Buzz. Come on, super me. You know you want to. Do it, Buzz. Do it. Do it. Do it. All right, he's just dead. Poor Buzz. Poor Rico as well. Poor Mortis as well. You know you're not scoring that. Oh. Maybe give him the ball, but we score anyway. Just gonna hop into Showdown. I mean, I pushed 3K Stu in Showdown. Stu's very good in Showdown. You guys know that. And already there's a Buzz, a pretty good matchup. A Chester, I mean, not horrible. Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, I assume there's gonna be a lot of Buzz Lightyears around here. There's gonna be Buzz Lightyear. You know, we're getting all those Buzz varieties. Let's see. Buzz goes. Oh, he actually hits me. Run. I should not have gotten away with that. I actually should not have gotten away with that. That was close. Okay, who's in here? Is it a Chester? Oh, Chester's right there. Yeah, I see you. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna go for this Chester. Oh, he's gonna go for me. Hold up. Yeah, let me just heal up and try and get a dash. I don't really know how I'm gonna peek him here. Oh, he's rushing me. Run! Oh, he's so low. This is like so risky. I get two-shotted, but he also gets like destroyed if I catch him in mid-range. But it's just, I don't know. It's kind of a weird. Oh my god, he actually two-shots me. Okay, I cannot be doing that. I'm very close to my hypercharge though. If I can somehow get it, yeah, I'm in a good spot. Maybe to just get it off this. Yeah, got it off the Edgar. Oh, that was so risky. Okay, I'm going. Come on. One shot. What? I shot. I didn't dash. I shot. I hate this. That glitch was just so dumb. Like where you're spamming your hypercharge button, but then you shoot a regular shot and it's just, okay, poor Rico. I meant to shoot, but for some reason it did an extra dash at the end while I was still shooting, and I don't understand why. Oh, please. Nice. Dude, stop stealing my kill, man. Okay, well, you're on the Buzz Lightyear watch list, I guess. And there's another one on the left. Let me guess, there's another one at the bottom, too. Yeah, probably. Oh, my God, he actually is there. Yo, I didn't actually mean that. Nah, this is insane. All right, this one does so much damage. Okay, he actually can't hit a shot, though. He's free cash. Break through the wall, infinite dashes. Get him. Buzz Lightyear duty went pretty well. We got all, oh, there's more of them. All right, let me guess, there's another one. Oh, it's Stu. Yo, I'm gonna spin with that Stu. Shout out that Stu guy. He's a chiller. He's playing the best skin. I low-key mess with Santa. Oh my god. Why didn't he shoot me the entire time? Please? Oh, what are you aiming at, Buzz Lightyear? All right, that was, I genuinely don't know what that was. Like, I saw 17,000 Buzz Lightyears that Tar didn't even kill. I don't know, but this dude, yeah, thanks for the win. You know what? A win is a win. So we're into a 2v2 here against Spike and Buzz Lightyear. We have the, I don't even know what it is. Is it wing mode? I don't know. There's too many modes. And they have the saber one at the, I think, I don't know, whatever. He's got the laser one. Doesn't matter. It's a trade on the Spike. I'm just gonna try and, oh wait, I actually got an open net here. Hold up. Just gonna take that right there. You know, we get the opportunity. Stu's a very good brawler in Brawl Ball. Just because of that, you get one shot, you get a super, you can get a lot of opportunities there. I'm not sure what gadget this Spike is on. I feel like that makes it a big difference, because if he's on the cactus, then I get hard countered. But okay, he's not, I don't know, he didn't even put a gadget down. Yeah, that's gonna be a kill. One shot on the Buzz. Spike's low. Oh, what a save. Wait, I might be gone. I'm going. Kill the Spike. Yeah, he's definitely not on cactus. Do I have an open net? Oh, I had an open net. I missed it though. Wait, trick shot? Oh, nope. No trick shot. Okay, it's good. We're just gonna charge our hypercharge, get the Buzz Lightyear down. Spike's low. Got my hypercharge. And yeah, it's gonna be a nice goal and another win. I don't know what's going on with my internet. I actually cannot move this. Okay, I can finally move, but this game is over. What just happened? Like, I don't know. I'm gonna try and win, but we have ticked Dynamite into a Kenji. Okay, that Spike got destroyed. Holy. Just gonna pinch that crow right here. Oh, just walks into all three of my shots. Appreciate that. You gonna walk into my shots too, Spike? Oh, thank you, Spike. All right, Spike's one. Just gonna dash around, juke that Spike super, predict the crow right there. Got my hypercharge around. Got the crow as well. All right, wait, we're in the lead. Hold up. It's winnable. It's actually winnable. Spike, he does not know how to use a gadget. Thank you, Spike. And yeah, we got the dub. Okay, I'm gonna hop into another one because that game was kind of weird with the lag and everything. But yeah, we'll get one more game in. To be honest, I mean, Stu's just so good in the meta right now. Like this is the best Stu's been in the meta in a long time. Wow, they just got destroyed. I got a free open net. We'll take that and the kill on the Meg. Got the super back as well. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to push Stu, just push him now. It's definitely the best time. There's really going to be no better time. He's got a good hypercharge. He just counters a lot of the meta brawlers. He's just impossible to kill. And he's just Stu, you know? He's always going to be good. But right now he's just, what is that Frank shot? All right, hold on. I'm going to try and out trick shot him. Let's see, come on. Dynamite goes for the, oh, I missed. No. All right, I think we're going to score anyway. Sigma Jr. on the Brock gets the dub. And that is going to be it. 6-0 star player.